Welcome back to another trade recap. I'm your boy, Johnny Trades, and today we are going over another recap video on another day of trading with our LTE team. If you haven't heard of us, we go live every single morning at market open, and you can watch me trade live every single day, ask me questions, get inside my head, learn more about day trading and how you could be more consistently profitable in a small account, mid account, large account, whatever you think. All you have to do is smash that link below in the description and become a subscriber to the YouTube channel and Discord member. Discord is 100% free lifetime access, so get in now while it's free, because it might not be free for long. Okay, guys, so we had 3 trades today, and we went 2 green, 1 red. We're going to talk about it. Now, the first trade today was VLCN, and man, we dropped a ball on this one, guys. We noticed that it had some news. It had relatively good low floats and high volume. This was some news about these supersonic golf carts that are being delivered to Corpus Christi and ready to sell. It went from $3 to $6.70, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll get in a little bit to get that initial bounce back to 680. And honestly, we got 50 shares at 580 right at this level, and I was like, well, if it crashes below anywhere below like 550, I'll get out, showing good risk management, sticking to my trade plan. And it was only about $250, $270 or so. Well, it got to 554, right where my support level was, and I got out. I got out, guys, at 554. So I think maybe I did have it set here. I can't remember because it wasn't 552 yet. What was this candle right here? This red candle was a low of 543. And it closed at 550. So yeah, I think it was a 550. And it got really close to my stop, and guys, I got out. I sold at 554 for a $13 loss, but I should have held even just a little bit more because it pushed all the way up from $5 where I bought it to $10. Could have 100% my money. Well, it was like 64% actually. Let's see, where was it at? It was like right around here, 5. What was my initial price? 580. 580. Went to 580. If I would have held up to that $10 mark, a 70% profit. Insane. $4 per share. So that would have been fantastic. That would have been easily over, um, 50 shares, 80%, and like $30-$40 trade, but it would have been a really nice trade if we would have held on to it. Now, we did call it in our Discord, so some people may have traded it today and made some good money. Now, I tried to catch this bounce again right here, just for fun to see if it would work and play out at 7. It did not, so we sold. We bought at 8:30. We sold at 834, so we actually made a couple cents before it began to sell off. So really good risk management here. The only thing was maybe I should have put my stop just a little bit lower, to like 520 or something like that. So could have done a little better on VLCN. Nonetheless, only lost about $13. LUNR was our winner today, one of the winners. Now, we did trade LUNR very nicely. When we called it out, we could have done a better job in execution. So we did call this out to the group. It popped up initially this first part of the morning, and I wanted to catch that momentum, right? Because when you look on a higher time frame, and I guess I could have did that with, oh, we did that with VLCN. If you look on a higher time frame, this could have actually spiked up to $22, potentially even $23. I was shooting for $22 today, spiking up, and it did. Well, I was actually shooting for 23. I'm sorry. Went from 19 to 22, pulled back a little, went back to 22. So I was hoping that it would get like this little breakout. I got into this momentum trade. I bought 10 at $22. I bought another 30 at 2180, 2160 level after that initial push. So You know, I should have only bought the 10 shares and then waited and not bought all these other additional shares as it was going down. Now, to my trade plan, I was thinking it would hold here as support and it would continue to go up. Again, that's why it's important to wait for direction to be in our favor. Since I bought in so many shares up here at the top, I was a little bit top heavy on my position, and then I thought I was going to bounce again on this big green candle, which then turned into a red candle. Bought another 10 shares down here on this candle without proper confirmation. I should have waited. If I would have, I could have actually bought more shares down at this $21 support, which made more sense on the trade, pushing from $21 to $22.20 today for a 5% profit. Now, we did do a good job by, oh, sorry, hold on. We did do a good job by, hold on, Mara's pushing up or down. It's going to be very distracting. Yeah, Mara sell. We're going to talk about Mara in just a second, guys. I just didn't want to keep hearing all those little dings. Now, what we did a good job of was actually waiting, right? We didn't sell too soon down here. We waited for it to rally, and we sold in key areas. We sold 10 shares at 21.73, another 10 at 21.80, another 10 at 21.77 when it got rejected off of this moving average. And then I sold 10 at 21.83, 10 at 21.96, 10 at 21.98, and then 10 at 22.24. So what we could have did better was hold longer, right? We see obvious signs of it holding support level. No need to actually reduce position when we're actually pretty much break even. This was pretty much my break even area. Every time it'd pop up, I'd sell a little, pop up, I'd sell a little. That actually helped get the $17 in profit. Now, holding those, I believe it was 70 shares, if I'm not mistaken. And you can actually go back and watch this live stream. It was recorded live this morning, so you could definitely check that out. Now, as it pushed up to that $22 mark, that's when I started locking in some profits here. As you see, I don't have any more trades after the fact because oh wait, that was yesterday. Yesterday we sold too early too. That was a great trade. Same thing, we called it out, the support at 20 to 22 for a 10% profit. We sold way too early. We sold at the 21.22 mark. So just above that previous resistance. But when it breaks the resistance, you can see that it clearly is bullish. And when it can't hold, it becomes bearish. So great opportunity on LUNR, daily opportunities to make 5%. Throw $1,000 in here, you can make 50 bucks very easily. So that was my trade for today on LUNR. Again, could have held more shares longer. Another trade that could have resulted in a quick $50, $60, $70 today. On top of this one, which could have resulted in, pretty much almost doubling my $200 investment. So, very easily could have been another $100 trade there. And then Mara, last but not least, Mara was a little bit tricky today as well. We wanted to trade Mara, MARA, as, we saw potential with Bitcoin being at a low this morning. Bitcoin was at a low of 90, I want to say it was it today? No, today it was at a low of 97,000 and rallied back up to 101,000 before this major sell-off just now, right before I locked in profits. But we noticed its bullish trend this morning, slight bullish trend. We're hoping to get a little bit more upward momentum here. It tried to break above this one time, and I bought the breakout, right? I was trying to buy that breakout again at these highs, buying at resistance levels, which again, it's not something we should do. We should be waiting for confirmation that direction is actually in our favor. And it looks like we're usually getting that confirmation anywhere from, on this stock today, we didn't get confirmation of the ranges for like 2 hours. On LUNR, we got confirmation range within the first 30 minutes, and VLCN, it didn't really have any confirmation. This was one of those just pump and dump type stocks. So anyways, we got confirmation of the ranges, the support levels. We got resistant level ranges right off the bat, and we bought the resistance. There's no point in buying at that high level. Bought a lot here. 10 shares at 17.90, 10 shares at 17.94, 10 shares at 7.88 and 17.95. And then we thought, hey, let's just buy another 5 shares at 17.70. Went all the way down to 1750, even 1744 lows. This would have been the range to really load up and put on the money, right? Calling it out the entire time to the team. You know, even though I was in this position, I was still letting everyone know and be aware after the live stream in the Discord, my trade ideas, exactly the updates, where it's finding support, if it's continuing to get rejected. And then we even call this out when it hit 1750, 1760, 1770, 1780, crossed over that VWAP. I called out levels where we were going to sell up at the top at $18. So for anyone who was able to take this trade perfectly, could have made 56 cents per share, about 3% profit. So even 100 shares, $50, very easily. Now I noticed that there was some resistance again at $18 from the previous morning. So what I did was I sold 20 shares at $17.99, and then I waited. I wanted to see if maybe if I waited, I can get a nice little bounce above 18. Again, some type of a breakout, maybe to 18.30, locking in maybe 30-40 additional dollars. But it didn't. It actually broke this little trend right here, as you can see. And we sold at $17.91, 12 shares and 20 shares, getting out of our position at those high levels, $17.91 here, right before this big sell-off now, which actually we would have been red. So good thing we called this out. Again, waiting for confirmation, not rushing the trades. Honestly, having this $1,000 down here at 1750 and riding it up to 18 would have been a lot more beneficial. That would have been a really quick, you know, $30 right there. So, you know, just being more patient, honestly, with some of these trades is definitely going to benefit us. So we're going to bring our alert back down to 1750, bring this back up to 18.5, and those will be its support ranges for, like, say, tomorrow. Again, with Lunr, we're going to set one up here, create alert below 21.5 and above 22.15. That seems to be its ranges. And then VLCN, obviously pumping up type setup, so it's not something that we would be trading any further. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed the recap video, and remember, we go live every single day at market open. You can tune in 100% free. You just have to be a subscriber of the YouTube channel. With almost 7,000 subscribers, you should definitely check it out. And our Discord, right? 100% free. First link in the description, lifetime access. And we're just about to cross over 500 members in less than like 2 months. It's insane. We're growing rapidly. So join the community, 100% free. Learn how to make more money by investing your hard-earned money. And let's all end the year on a green note. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow morning's day trading session. Gotta go.